Hello there, Albie-Wan here, playing some Sea of Thieves. Tonight I'm going to be doing some more of the Legend of Monkey Island. Yeah, it was like a kind of a DLC pack that came out a while back. I'm going to do it in safer seas because I'm going to be stuck on my own, and I just kind of want to get through it really, rather than start getting mugged all the time. I don't know how often that would happen in this particular tall tale, but you know, doesn't hurt to be a bit cautious, is it? So yeah. But yeah, no, I played a little bit of this when it came out. I've never really played very much of the Monkey Island games. Yeah, just played like little odds and ends here of it. It's a sort of game I enjoy sort of watching other people play more than anything. Purely because some of the puzzles in those games are so weird and obscure. I don't know quite how this will compare. Right, okay, I'm in private game. You can resume Tall Tales by voting on a checkpoint at the captain's table aboard my ship. Right, okay, cool. I'll do that then. Wee, wee, wee. Wooha! Woohoo! Woohoo! Use quest table. Tall Tales. Legend of Monkey Island. Right, okay, so I've got checkpoint 2 then, obviously. Let's dive to the location. Save a moment or two. Get that sail down, get that sail down. Steer away from those bloody rocks. Sail to open sea. Wind in the sails. Blah, blah, blah. Shouldn't take a couple of moments. Here we go. How does the lantern still work? Must be sealed very well. Tick 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 tick. Woo! I presume I've got to sail through that then. It's been a while. It's been a long while since I played this, or since I did the any of this DLC that's below that. Turn, ya bastard! Mr. Angel's online. I might pop him an invite in a second just to see if he wants to join.
Dear Diary, Wow, what an incredible end to an amazing adventure. I outwitted the evil pirate LeChuck, caused an avalanche, kinda, and lived to tell the tale. Even better, Elaine and I finally got married, and all of our friends were there too.
I guess
I don't
it's on
think we've
rails.
ever been happier. Now all we have to do is set a course and begin our honeymoon, sailing on the Sea of Thieves. To get there, we have to pass through the Devil's Shroud. Elaine says it's no big deal so long as we follow the map.
Is this starting from the beginning, or is
No,
this actually from my
I miss
checkpoint?
seeing the stars.
Have I clicked the wrong thing?
I had the nightmare again. I wake up in our cabin. Elaine is gone. And at the end of my bed, LeChuck is there, laughing at me. It's crazy, I know. I left him buried back on Monkey Island, but why does it feel so real? I can almost hear the laughter.
Ha 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 ha. Da, 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 da. Oh, I'll send him a party invite anyway, just in case he wants to join up.
But when I did get back to sleep, I had a very different dream. I was back where it all began, on my quest to become a legendary pirate. Back at the start of my very first adventure.
Very fast adventure. Oh, the music. Hopefully this isn't going to get me a copyright strike. There we are. Okay. Oops. Okay, so that's probably going to result in Twitch muting my audio for a couple of minutes there, but that's fine. Yar, away anchor. Right. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be right at the very beginning, isn't it? It's fine. It's been so long since I did anything. I can't really remember anything anyway.
Ahoy there, stranger.
What is this
You in
place
town?
exactly?
That's the stupidest question I've ever heard.
Okay, you
Why,
and me.
this is the world-famous Melee Island, of course. Home to some of the filthiest rogues and rascals you'll ever cross paths with.
Okay.
Though if I were you, I'd not stray too far beyond the village. The weather's taken an awful turn tonight. A stranger could get lost in that pea soup.
What's in the village?
Oh, plenty of places to spend your pieces of 8. Though I'd wager most will be closed at this hour. Except maybe the general store. That old skinflint never sleeps. Then there's the old jail, the church. But if you ask me, there's nowhere better than this very pub. Why not sit for a spell and soak it all in?
Okay. Are you a pirate? Do you have a crew?
Well, I am a pirate, but alas, I am not a captain. Truth be told, I haven't been out on the waves for many a month. It all began when that LeChuck business forced us back to shore.
Who's LeChuck?
Once he was the terror of the Caribbean, roaming the seas on his fearsome ghost ship until he was scuppered by the legend of Monkey Island.
What's the legend of Monkey Island?
Oh, not what. Who? I'm talking about the most fearless felon to ever don a captain's hat and sail straight into the waiting maw of death itself. Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh.
Once we heard what had happened to LeChuck, most of us pirates chose to retire. There's no point trying to compete with the legend of Monkey Island.
Okay. Who's in charge here?
Our governor is none other than the legend of Monkey Island himself. He keeps this whole area prosperous for his fellow pirates.
Very nice of him.
His mansion is on the other side of town, but pirates aren't as welcome around there as they used to be.
Why is that?
Because the governor's a busy man, that's why. Caught up writing his memoirs. It's the most pre-ordered book ever published on Melee Island.
Ooh.
Come to think of it, it's also the first book ever published on Melee Island. But that just makes it even more exciting. I'm buying 9 copies.
Okay.
You should talk to the important-looking pirates in the next room. If you're to stand any chance of seeing the governor, they can tell you where to go and what to do.
Oakley dokley, neighborino. So, what was your name anyway?
My name is Mancom Seepgood.
Great name? Ever been to the Sea of Thieves, Mancom?
The what of who? Never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've sailed as far as Dinky Island. But Melee Island is a place to be nowadays. Thanks to the governor. Now that you're here, you should relax and take a load off. Uh-oh. Looks like my grog is going flat, so you'll have to excuse me.
Grog isn't supposed to be fizzy.
Maybe not on this Sea of Thieves you're so proud of. But in these parts, we prefer a beverage with a little extra kick to it. Kerosene, red dye number 2.
Uh-huh.
If you're brave enough to try some for yourself, we usually sneak ours out of the big barrel in the kitchen. You can join us in a toast to the legend of Monkey Island.
Big barrel and kitchen. Not doing anything suspicious.
Hey, don't touch that!
Fine. Oh,
Back again? You're persistent, I'll give you that.
Alright, so they have recognised me then. Right, okay. In that case, I might need to look up and see if there's any indication of any clues as to what I'm supposed to be doing. Not for this, it seems. So what have I actually got on me then? Absolutely nothing.
Back again? You're persistent. You mean purveyors of tea, silks, that sort of thing. We don't allow them to operate here on Melee. The pirates gotta eat, though, so we do take in shipments of goods from other islands. One of them sank at the docks just the other day, in fact.
And then they're sold in stores.
What do I look like, a merchant? All I know is the governor keeps this place running just fine. We're never wanted for supplies. If you're peckish and low on funds, you could always find a fishing rod. See if you can't catch some supper that way.
Okay. Right, so I've got most of my regular tools then. Cool, got some food. Let's go and see if we can work out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Because it's been at least a year since I played any of this particular Tall Tale. I can't afford this item. Oh, but I want it! Item is reserved, okay.
Wait just a second. By order of the governor, mischievous potions and all forms of mojo magic are now banned here on Melee Island. That means this shop is permanently closed for business. Get it? Now move along.
Permanently, you say?
I don't think so, stranger. This ain't Wally's Duff Map shop no more, and that means it's off limits to the likes of you. Gubernatorial guards only. And since I don't see no uniform, and you also look like you're alive, I'm thinking that means you ain't exactly a guard. So sing your hook.
Bloody sorry then. I'm sure I had the clock tower key last time I played this. So, I don't know whether it's actually saved anything or if I have to do everything from scratch.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. Keep your hands off the display case. Well, all my wares are right here on display, save for the reserve stuff. Feel free to browse around, but don't touch anything. You don't suppose correctly. I deal in pieces of 8, just like everybody else here on Melee Island.
Okay.
And before you ask, no, I don't offer credit. Find me some silver or you'll be going home empty-handed.
Okay. What about some kind of trade?
Nice try, but I don't think so. This is a general store, not a pawnbroker.
Wow. I'm
Well,
surprised it's
money's
11.
still money no matter what. Besides, leaving your store unattended on an island full of pirates is usually considered a bad idea. You have no idea how many swords, shovels, and other nautical accessories I had go missing when I was out running my errands. Now, there was a time when I might have taken a moonlight stroll to go and see. Wait! That's nobody else's business. Hup! Well, all my wares are right here. And before nice try.
Right, okay. So, I need to get a job, basically. Rubber chicken. Okay.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Want to see something hilarious?
Okay.
There's a pack of piranha poodles in this alley that can't stand the sound of this thing. Watch. Oh, what's the matter? Can't you reach your lovely bony diddles?
Okay, so that's copyrighted music. Cool.
All right, that's enough, you mangy mutts. Go lay down. I said that's enough. We guard the governor now, not you pathetic pooches. So get used to it. Now move along and don't start any trouble. I'm on break.
Damn it. Can I actually get up there, do we reckon? I'm kind of thinking no.
It's an alleyway. Not too glamorous, but I guess they have their uses. This one seems oddly mysterious.
Melee Alien Spectacular.
And where do you think you're going?
I'm here to see the
Yeah,
governor.
you and everyone else on the island.
Oh.
The governor's mansion is off limits to anyone who hasn't got an official invitation. Especially unwanted admirers like you. If you
Okay.
can't show me something to prove you're expected, you can turn right back around and skulk off like all the other pirate wannabes. Clear?
Okay.
And where do you think you're going?
I have a meet and greet ticket right here.
Seems genuine. Funny, I thought we'd gotten rid... Well, only one thing for it. There. I booked you in for the next available session. Come back and speak to my colleague after the clock strikes midnight.
Okay.
Like that'll happen anytime soon. That clock tower hasn't worked in years.
Right, I've got to fix the clock tower then. Okay. This is the prison, isn't it?
Are you a visitor? It's been so long since I've had anyone but Captain Coco to talk to.
Captain Coco. Oh, I love it.
Oh, there was a little
Well
misunderstanding
said.
after I came back from Monkey Island. I came in a little too fast and smashed up the jetty pretty bad.
Oh dear.
But it wasn't my fault! You ever try to sail a galleon crewed entirely by monkeys?
And
They emptied out my bananas, ran off, and left me to take the blame.
you've been locked up ever since?
Sure have. But it's okay. I'm good friends with the legend of Monkey Island. I was even on his crew once. I'm sure he'll be along to let me out, just as soon as he's finished his important, you know, governor stuff. Yep, anytime now. And it's not like I'm alone this time. Captain Coco and I keep one another company. If he didn't have me to talk to, he'd have lost his mind by now.
Yeah. Is that a coconut with a face?
Where? Oh, no. That's Captain Coco. He was my first mate on our journey back from Monkey Island. Say hello, Captain Coco.
Hello, Captain Coco.
Hello.
I
Oh,
have
it's
so many
simple.
questions.
Captain Coco and I met back when I was stranded. Our monkey crew didn't trust me back then, so he was my only friend. And we've been inseparable ever since.
And if you ever run low on rations...
Hey! I don't know how it is where you come from, but eating your shipmates is not okay. I'd sooner go back to snacking on rats.
Okay. Want me to get you out of jail?
That would be great. But I don't know how you would. The sheriff has all the keys, and I haven't seen him since the governor's guards moved in. I don't know, Otis. Those locks look pretty rusty. I bet you could blow them wide open. That is a great idea. Captain Coco, you are a certified genius. Oh, shucks. You say the nicest things.
I'll see what I can do. Thanks, both of you.
Good luck.
Uh-huh. Okay. Something small could fit inside, okay. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Hmm.
Oh, those poor doggies.
You seem the happy sort.
I can't help it. There's just something about these guys that cracks me up.
What was that about dogs?
Well, it's very sad, actually. The governor's guard dogs get tormented by the guards, you see.
Mm-hmm.
They've lost all the fire in their little bellies.
Mm-hmm.
I bet if they scarfed down a hearty meal, they'd soon be back to their nasty old selves.
Okay.
Of course we do. My favorite is the old top-up trick. What you do, see, you wait for your shipmate to get distracted. Then you pour some grog from your tankard into theirs without them catching you. They'll be snoring before you know it. That's when you sneak away and leave them to foot the bill.
Wow. Okay. Right, so I need to feed the dogs then. Amongst many other things. Mm-hmm. Would I be right in thinking I'm not supposed to go around there, or can I just go around there from the outside probably anyway? Right, so I mean, it's not the most subtle of things I'm doing here because it's a bit loud and clumpy, but right, so I guess I want to be there. Okay. Can I get in the other side? Clock tower key needed. Right, okay. Okay. Um, well, it can't be that hungry. Is all I'm saying. What do these other dudes
You
got to say?
lost? Well, then you come to the right pirates. We know pretty much everything that happens here on Melee Island.
Where can I get something to eat?
At this time of night? Well, probably the only place with an open kitchen would be the Scum Bar. But good luck getting inside. The chef's a real stickler for the rules. If you're not the new assistant cook he's hired, you aren't getting anywhere near the cooking pot.
Ooh,
Well, you could try begging a gunpowder gummy off of one of the governor's guards, but it might be the last thing you ever chew.
Okay. Where's best to admire the view?
Up by the island lookout, no question. There's a pathway that leads to him just outside of the village. If the weather weren't so strange lately, you'd be able to see all the way across the island. Not much reason to head up there, though, unless you're planning to swindle a few pieces of 8 out of the lookout.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Let's see what's up here, just to sort of be thorough. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be going, but la 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 la. Governor Gun Rush. When you're the Legend of Monkey Island, there's no competition. Okay. Got a commendation. Cool, good. Ah, okay. Yeah, it looks pretty from up here, doesn't it? Would be nice to see it during the day, of course. Okay, dude up here is a real proper hermit. Uh-huh.
Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that.
What are you doing up here?
My job, that's what. I'm the official lookout of Melee Island, appointed by Governor Squinky Thriftweed himself.
Uh-huh.
It's my job to keep an eye out for storms, incoming ships, and so on, and report them directly to the governor. Well, usually his guards nowadays.
Did you report my ship?
Your ship. No offense, but that's barely a rowboat compared to the sort of ships made famous by the legend of Monkey Island. Ha! Your
Okay.
ship. The Sea Monkey. Well, now, that was a ship worth talking about. A fearless crew, a gallant captain, and the largest cereal supply you've ever seen.
The largest I've ever seen. Okay. Must get pretty lonely up here.
I don't so much care for chatting with the folks in town. Most of them just sit around telling tales about the legend of Monkey Island. I'd just as soon tend them a fire and stay out of trouble. But if you're looking for excitement, you should stop by the Scum Bar if you haven't.
Okay.
Here's a little free advice, though, chum. Stay out of the way of the governor's guards. No, I know they may seem harmless, but nope, I don't trust them. Not one bit.
Okay. Look out there, I see a ship.
You what? A ship, you say? Ooh, this could be serious. That's the last time I ever buy a secondhand spyglass. Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that. You what? A ship, you say? Ooh, this could be serious. Well, whoever it was, they're gone now. Guess I'll keep my eyes open.
Oh, okay. So I can't go down that way then. Should we go and have a look in the scum bar then? Extra potent grog. Right, so I've got to get in the kitchen then.
Hey, you shouldn't be back here.
I'm looking for work.
Can't help you there. I've just hired a new assistant, and they should be starting today. Assuming they show up for work. Don't know what the delay is all about. But I hope they remember to pick up their uniform from the general store.
General store.
I've had it reserved all week.
Okay.
Of course it matters. Cooking's a messy business, and you need to look the part. I just hope they get here soon. I'm rushed off my feet as it is. Soon as they arrive, I'm going on my break.
Okay. General store. General store. Just gonna check that's not around here before I rush off up into the middle of town again. Right, okay, general store.
Keep your hands off the display. Well, oh my, you don't. And nice.
Advantages. Oh no. No, okay. Chef's uniform. Is there a matching? Anything matching we'll have to wear? Doesn't look like it. Right, okay, cool. I have a chef's uniform. Right, I'm starting to get somewhere. Yeah, like I say, it said that I'd got a save that was at chapter 2, but I honestly can't remember anything about it whatsoever.
Oh, so you finally decided to show up, huh?
Yep.
Well, you can make yourself useful and start on the meat stew. The recipe's on the
For
table.
the dogs.
I'm going on my break. Don't let the customers touch anything, especially not the grog.
Okay. So. Right. Okay.
Hands off. That key's for official town business only.
Cool. Yoink! Now, recipe book. Strength of mojo to protect the town against dark magic. We need these ingredients. Use a tender cut of meat. Kenish, mordant flour, ground turnips, diced onion, freshly caught red herring for no reason whatsoever. Okay, right, so leek. So I need to just put that in there as is. Okay. Is it the fish? Do I need to go fishing? Oh, can he mordant flour? Kitchen door key. Loving the Back to the Future vibes. 18 pieces of 8. I hate being so dishonest, but I am a pirate. Root beer sprinkles. What, the entire... Right? Did it say it needed grog? Okay, one power. Diced onion done. Red herring. Leek, yeah. Root beer sprinkles. Right, so I need to basically catch a fish, is what they're trying to tell me. And I need to catch a red herring. Come hither. Bite, you bastard. Thank you. Oh, looks like ancient scale, but okay, cool. Oh no. So now I presume that's for the doggies. Next one.
Hey! I told you not to start trouble! Get back in your cage! Dummies for the lot of you! Root beer! Get back, you filthy flea bags! Stay away from me! Somebody save me before I go!
Oops. I've now got a guard's uniform. Have I? Have I? Maybe not. I'll take those anyway. And the pieces of 8. How many was it? 15. Okay. Oh. Powdered gummies. Alright, I don't know what those are for, so I'll have to leave those. Skeleton is missing several bones. Yeah, he would be. Right, so I can now get into the clock tower. Didn't I? I thought I... Okay, do I have to like... Did I drop it? Do you have to hold it in your hand constantly? You do, don't you? Damn it, it'll be in here somewhere then. Yoink! Okay. So you can only do one job at a time then. Okay, good to know. Pockets, what are they? Mechanism unjammed? Right, why don't just strike 12? Good day,
And
sir.
where do you think you're going? Oh, yeah? Seems genuine. Funny. There. I've booked you in for the next available session. Come back and... What the... Well, the thing is, it's, shift change. Yeah, that's right, shift change. I can't let you through, because then my colleague, who is unfortunately delayed, would take the blame if anything happened. See, sorry, but until my replacement arrives for an official handover, you're staying here.
Asshole. So is that this dude then? So gunpowder gummies. I need to work out what they're for.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. Keep your hands off the well, all my wares are right. You don't. And before you ask, no. A nice try. Well, besides, you have. Now, there was it. Wait! That's nobody else's bit.
Well, I've got some pieces of 8. I don't know if it tells me exactly how many I've got. I think it's about 30, 70. Okay, right, okay. Gunpowder fuses for the jail cell? The chicken is not for sale. More's the pity. I'm gonna check there's nothing else in here. Mighty sword, not for sale. Okay. Hmm. 260.
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8. Preferably not literally. Hey, that transaction has been concluded. I got my cargo, you get your chance to schmooze. Everything else will... What, Parrot?
Okay.
Nope, I heard that. What do I look like? Oh, and before you ask, I am fresh out of treasure maps.
Damn.
Let me guess. Another pirate wannabe looking for easy answers. Well, let me tell you something. We love pirate wannabes looking for easy answers.
Is that big clock accurate?
I highly doubt it. The governor hired a man to wind the mechanism, but most days he falls asleep in the scum bar and forgets.
Yep, found him.
He's going to lose the clock tower key one of these days, and then, well, I suppose not much will actually change around here. It's always grog o'clock.
Okay. I'm here for some late night shopping.
Ah, night owl, eh? Well, the general store's a little ways down the high street, but the storekeeper charges a pretty penny for his wares.
I may be low on funds.
Well then, here's a little tip from me to you. Pirates can't help but squirrel away their spare change. It's sort of what you might call one of those compulsive reflexes. You should check all the crates and barrels you find. You never know when you'll stumble upon someone else's pieces of 8.
Okay. You're a suspicious-looking bunch.
Of course we are! Salty old pirates through and through. But on Melee Island, that's to be expected. Most folks don't bat an eyelid at day-to-day skullduggery and the occasional keel hauling. Now, the really rotten apples, they get taken to the town jail. That old place has seen better days, though. I'm amazed the walls haven't collapsed.
Okay, yeah.
They say the governor hired someone to fix up the place. Last time I saw him, he was having an argument with the guards. Some kind of pay dispute.
Okay.
They didn't want to. Eventually, they dragged him away and there was a ruckus. Lots of screaming and falling and such like. The poor sap never even got to pack away his tools.
Okay. We're going to check every crate and barrel. There's another barrel I can check, okay. Right, so they just reset there, okay. I need to find out the relevance of those, don't I, really? So I don't think there's anything else to do in the clock tower. But it is the easiest way to get up and about into the harder to reach places. That's where I was a second ago, isn't it? Yeah. The jail was up the top of it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Can't afford. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I need more money. Scumbar? No, maybe not. Hmm.
Where's that blasted cook? Me crew and I are parched drier in Boulder Beach.
Right, okay. I need to get everyone ratted then.
Hey, keep your greedy hands to
Sorry,
yourself.
I meant to do that, sorry. You're not going to protest if I rob my dude? $45, okay. Does that give me enough to buy the I was going to say the rope, it's
Aye?
Aye, yourself.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye!
Nice hat, aye.
Aye!
Leave me be. I'm too thirsty for small talk.
Yar, I'm getting money through devious pirate methods. Cool. Get rich quick, they said.
What are you looking at me for?
I'd like to introduce myself.
I think you just did. So what brings you to my table?
Actually, I'm looking for someone.
Well, I bet I can guess who. All the tourists these days, they only want to speak to one man.
Juan Man.
Well, Too bad for you. The governor is a busy fellow. He's got to protect this whole island. You could try and make an appointment with one of his guards, but I wouldn't recommend it.
This place seems pretty rivalry.
This is actually a quiet night. Business is booming ever since the legend of Monkey Island returned. Most days you cannot move for people telling stories, singing shanties, or writing questionable poetry about Governor Guybrush.
What did he do that was so amazing?
Listen, if I get started, we will be here for hours. All you need to know about the governor is that he is the greatest pirate who ever lived.
So it would seem.
Crews come from all across the Caribbean just for a chance of meeting the legend of Monkey Island. And most of them end up here. If you want to know more, there is a guy selling books in town. But you'll need more pieces of 8 than most folks can afford.
Okay.
What business do you have with us now? Speak up and be quick about it.
What are you? Who are you, Piracy?
I am Murray, the demonic talking skull. All pirates hear my name and tremble.
Okay.
Pay no attention to that blowhard. He left his marauding days behind, along with his body.
At least I can remember my own name, not like some other skulls I could mention. And one day I shall return to the waves to unleash a new reign of chaos.
Sure you will. But for now, we provide what you might call the in-house entertainment.
What kind of entertainment?
Telling jokes, hurling vile insults at pirate wannabes, and enthralling folks with tales of skullduggery and misdeeds.
I'm just here for the insults. You stink, ugly.
We're still workshopping some of our material.
Do you enjoy being used as decoration?
I am no mere decoration. We are the esteemed Skulls of Scum, stars of the most disreputable tavern on Melee Island.
Aye, this be a place so foul, even the roaches have to hold their breath. The floorboards are rotten, the tankards are rusty.
And half the customers will run you through just for the fun of it. What's not to enjoy?
In all my centuries, I've never found a better place to hang my head. Excuse me. I've got something in my eye hole.
It's an eye patch.
Oh, don't you dare start blubbering. You can be so embarrassing sometimes.
I'm not just a pirate wannabe.
Well, maybe that holds true somewhere like the Sea of Thieves. But pirates in these parts hold themselves to a different standard. Time was, you could earn the approval of the pirate leaders here by completing their 3 trials. But that was then, and this is now. The only way they'll respect you is if the governor himself declares you to be a worthy pirate.
Okay.
Good luck with that. Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year. His guards keep things running smoothly.
Yeah? Are you sure he's okay?
Of course. What could happen to the legend of Monkey Island? If you ask me, he and his missus are off on some grand adventure.
And if you ask me, Threepwood's gotten himself locked in a closet somewhere. And good riddance.
Just ignore him. If anyone knows how to meet the governor, it'll be that set of salty sea dogs over yonder. If you've yet to do so, you should go and say hello.
This old town seems obsessed with the governor.
Aye, that they be. They've got their own pirate lord nowadays. And his name is Governor Guybrush.
I told you not to use his name. It gives me a toothache.
Okay, maybe not the whole town.
You'll have to forgive Murray. He and the governor had a falling out a while back. Something to do with a missing arm.
Uh-huh.
Missing? It was an act of theft and wanton dismemberment, and one day I shall exact my demonic vengeance.
You want revenge on the governor?
Of course, these gullible fools may think of him as a legend, but I am not deceived. I have spent years plotting my retribution.
Uh-huh.
However, the customers and I have formed an eternal bond. They will never let me leave, not unless someone can provide a replacement.
Okay.
Hey, you leave that skull alone. He's got a job to do.
I've got to find a replacement. Okay. Got to find a replacement for Murray so I can take Murray to put him on that guard's body so that he can replace the other guy so that I can get into the da 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 da. Right, okay. Hello, doggy. Who's a good boy then?
Spiffy.
Spiffy. Just one moment.
Rough probation.
Probation, okay. Can you do any tricks?
Card. 3 hearts.
Okay. May I have that bone?
Monkey.
Okay. Monkey. Okay. So what could I possibly find that would be a replacement for Murray? And also how do I get that bone off the dog? Because I'm sure he's gonna need it. I think this job was completed, wasn't it? Because it was... the box was full and was actually, what was there? I don't know. I don't know. Like I say, it said chapter 2 and it said I should be starting from chapter 2, so... Oh. And it appears that some of the town have actually spoken to me about various things, so... I'm assuming it has actually remembered some of the progress I made before, even if I didn't have a clue what the hell I was doing. But we've got a lot of money now. Or a reasonable amount at least. History book. Do I want the history book? I don't want the cute monkey toy really.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Do I need that to get the guy out of the prison? That's not for sale.
Keep your hands off the display.
No, he's not even going to talk to me at all, is he? Be nice if he just, you know, had a shop. Without me having to go around and look individually for items. But that's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna take a gamble on that. Okay, maybe a handshake.
Are you a visitor? It's been so long since I've had anyone but...
I thought that might be what I needed, but maybe not.
Wait just a second. By order, that means this shop is...
I don't think so, stranger. This ain't... And since I don't see no uniform, and you also look like you're alive, I'm thinking that means you ain't exactly a guard. So sling your hook.
Okay.
Let me guess.
Gold's no good to me. If you want...
Don't bother me right now.
Enjoying a break?
Would be if people didn't keep pestering me with questions. Now scram!
Back so soon? You've plenty of questions, I'll be bound.
What be ye wanting?
Looking to earn some coin.
I assume you mean pieces of 8? That's the currency we trade in here. The cook could have been persuaded to take you on, but he's already hired himself a new assistant, so you're out of luck. Well, I'm sure if you keep your eyes peeled, you'll spot a few stray pieces of 8. Of course, a real pirate would notice more nefarious opportunities to fill their pockets.
I'm wondering if I need to use those red berries or whatever the hell they were on little doggy there. I'm gonna give that a go. Because it was spooking the other doggies, wasn't it? Sprinty, sprinty, sprinty. How do I use them then? Okay. Well, if I drop them there, I'll just go back to where they were previously. Can't help but feel like I'm juggling a whole lot of balls that aren't actually there at the moment. Where did the dogs go? I'm gonna go and grab those. Mm-hmm. Let's go up in the clock tower, shall we? Shit. Retrieve them from general store, yeah, okay. Where did I see gunpowder barrels? They weren't actually in the jail, were they? Excuse me.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Wonder if this would work. Oh. Oh, bleh. Pardon me. I was never particularly fantastic at this type of game, has to be said. Okay, I am reaching the limit of what I can pretty much accommodate, I think, in this one. I mean, your guy up there's doesn't seem to have anything for me, does he? Thing is, I don't really want to look up what to do. I just want to sort of try and find it myself. In good company. Cool, okay. Right, I've got one more thing I'm going to try, which involves me getting back up on that roof. To getting that out of the way. Damn it, I thought it was indicating I'd actually done something well. Rubbish. Ooh. I want to get in there. I said it doesn't really look like there's much in there at all. Except maybe that door. Dang. Was I supposed to purchase a book? I don't know if I actually had enough to purchase a book anyway.
That's a cute stuffed toy modeled after the three-headed monkey of Monkey Island. Very popular with kids and animals, or so I'm told.
Oh dear. Am I stuck? I might be. No, okay, I'm fine. Oh there. Right, okay. I'm going to take a break from this and sort of come back to this another time when my brain might be able to sort of process it a little bit better. Thank you to anyone who's tuned in to watch. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. I hope I haven't been like too infuriating with my running back and forth like a headless chicken, not knowing what the hell I'm doing. But that's basically how these games are, unless you've actually got like a guide directing you directly through them. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to watch. I'll catch you again soon.